Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain more about what lexical relations are, their types, and some examples to understand them better. So, lexical relations have to do with the meaning of words in relationship to one another. Those are important because in our everyday talk we often explain the meaning of many words. For example, if we are ill, we can say that it's the same as sick, or if we see an antique monument, we can say that is the opposite of modern, or maybe we are walking on the street or a park and we see an eucalypt, we can say that it's a type of tree. So doing this, we are characterizing the meaning of each word with the relationships of each one. So the first one is synonymy, in which two or more words have the similar meanings. For example, big, large, hard, difficult, smart, clever, always, forever, taxi, cab. We can use synonyms for nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. We have more examples that she is quick or she is fast. They took a taxi, they took a cab, he plays the violin, he plays the fiddle. We can say that those sentences are the same using different words. We can also say that synonyms could be odd, I mean strange. For example, answer and reply, because it sounds strange, but it has the similar meanings. And we can also say that we can use synonyms in formal and informal context. For example, my father purchased a new automobile, or my father bought a new car. We can say that the second one is more informal than the first one. Okay, the other one is antonymy, in which two or more words have opposite meanings. For example, happy, sad, fast, slow, always, never. And we can use antonyms with adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. We divide it in three types: gradable, non-gradable, and recessives. Gradable, in which we can do comparative constructions. For example, my house is bigger than yours, or she is more polite than her sister, and others. In non-gradable, we cannot do comparative constructions, and they are also called complementary pairs, because we cannot say she is more deader than him. We say, for example, my parents aren't alive, which means my parents are dead. And recessives, when we do the reverse of something, for example, dress and dress, pack and pack, tie and tie. Okay, the other one is hyponymy, in which the meaning of one word is included in another. For example, a dog is included in the meaning of animal, carrot in the meaning of vegetable, oak in the meaning of tree, apple in the meaning of fruit, among others. We can also say found a hierarchical relationship with hyponyms, in which color is the superordinate term because it has the higher level, and we can say that red and blue are co-hyponyms or subordinate terms of color because both share the superordinate term. The other one are prototypes, in which some words help explain the meaning of certain words. For example, a robin in birds, shirt in clothes, chair, furniture, onion, vegetable. Those are prototypes that helps to understand or the meaning of these words. We can say that, for example, in prototypes depends on the experience of each person. For example, I can say that in birds, the first word that comes to my mind is parrot, but another person can say that it's robin, or maybe a flamingo, and others. In this case, we can say that avocado and tomato are co-hyponyms or fruit or vegetable. It depends on context. Okay, the other one are homophones, in which they have the same pronunciation but different written forms and meanings. For example, ver, there, flower and flower, right and right, sail and board, board. In this case, board is the action of being bored, and board is the thing that teachers use to teach. We have more examples. The trees are already bare, and I'm afraid of bears. And those words pronounce the same, but they have different meanings. I want to buy a new dress. The telephone is by the window. The other ones are homonyms, in which we have the same pronunciation and spelling but different and unrelated meanings. For example, bat and bat, the bat of an animal, and bat of a thing that we use in a sport. Raise, palm of our hand and palm of a type of tree, leather and watch and watch. We have more example. There is a letter for you, or J is the first letter of my name. I like watching series. I glanced at my watch. In this case, the words have different meanings. Okay, and the last ones are polysemy and metonymy. Polysemy, in which words with same form and related meanings. For example, food, we can say that a food of person, of bed, of mountain, or rain, a person does, or a water does. Okay, another example could be the word head, that it could be a part of the body, a boss of a company, maybe the top of a glass of beer, many other meanings, because polysemy means many meanings, but all of them have different meanings. Or we can also say that I need some paper, I wrote a paper, or I read a paper. We have same words but with different meanings in a different context. And the last one is metonymy, in which one thing is based in close relationships to another things. For example, we have bottle that could be of water, juice, of anything, wheels that are part of a car, roof that is part of a house, and crown that is a part of king. So we have more example that in dish for our entire plate of food. For example, she's planning to serve the dish early in the evening. Or a hand for help. Can you give a hand carrying this bag up the stairs? Those could be examples of metonymy. And the last part, a difference between metonymy and synecdoche, is that metonymy doesn't necessarily have to be part of an object, but a synecdoche need. For example, wheels doesn't exist. Sorry, a car doesn't exist without wheels. So this is an example of synecdoche. And that is all. Thank you.